Episode 10. My people perish for lack of knowledge. The ultimate goal of knowledge: life, purpose, and awakening. In our previous episodes, we have learned what true knowledge is, how lack of understanding leads to perishing, how to restore life, identity, and alignment, how to maintain understanding in a confusing world. Today, we focus on the ultimate purpose, what knowledge is meant to produce: life, purpose, and awakening, because knowledge alone is never the goal. Life aligned with Yahweh is. Section 1. Knowledge leads to life. The Book of Yahweh teaches that knowledge is meant to produce life, not just obedience or ritual. Knowledge applied restores physical, spiritual, and emotional health. Understanding Yahweh's ways brings peace, clarity, and purpose. Life is renewed when action, thought, and conscience align with truth. Knowledge that does not produce life is incomplete, it is empty. Section 2. Knowledge restores purpose. Awareness brings direction. When understanding is fully lived, people see their role in creation. They know why they exist. They act intentionally, not reactively. Purpose is the natural fruit of aligned knowledge. Without it, people drift, anxious, and disconnected. Section 3. Knowledge awakens the heart. The ultimate goal is awakening. Awakening is a conscious realization of Yahweh's truth in daily life. It connects understanding to action, obedience to freedom, knowledge to compassion. Awakening does not belong to one nation, faith, or system. It is universal. The Book of Yahweh shows that awakening restores alignment between humanity, creation, and the Spirit. Section 4. The continuous path. Awakening is not a single moment. It is a process. Reflection, learning, humility, and action are daily practices. Understanding deepens as life unfolds. Life, purpose, and awakening grow together, producing fruits visible in individuals and communities. This is the path from perishing to flourishing. Section 5. Connection to Yeshua. Yeshua came to awaken this understanding in humanity, to restore life and purpose, to reveal Yahweh's instruction as living guidance, to show that alignment produces freedom, not fear, to demonstrate that true knowledge awakens hearts, not just minds. The goal of knowledge is not memorization. It is living in alignment, fully awake, fully alive. This is who we are. We seek life, purpose, and awakening through understanding. We live knowledge, not just learn it. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 11. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Integrating knowledge into every area of life. In our previous episodes, we explored how knowledge produces life and purpose, how understanding awakens hearts, how awakening transforms communities. Today, we focus on practical integration. How do we bring understanding into every part of daily life? Because knowledge is only complete when it shapes action, relationships, and decisions in every context. Section 1. Knowledge at home. The first place to apply understanding is the home. Relationships flourish when guided by comprehension rather than habit. Parenting and teaching are rooted in awareness, patience, and alignment. Conflict is resolved through wisdom and humility, not pride or fear. A home that lives knowledge is a sanctuary, not a battlefield. Section 2. Knowledge at work. Understanding must also guide professional life. Actions are ethical, decisions are just, and leadership is service-driven. Success is measured by impact, not power or profit alone. Collaboration replaces competition. Respect replaces hierarchy. Work becomes a place of alignment, not merely survival or gain. Section 3. Knowledge and community. Communities thrive when knowledge is shared and applied. People encourage learning rather than control. Conflict is approached with understanding, not aggression. Unity is cultivated without forcing conformity. Compassion becomes practical action toward others. The Book of Yahweh emphasizes that shared understanding restores trust and stability. Section 4. Knowledge and personal growth. Maintaining understanding requires personal discipline, reflection, daily self-examination of thoughts, words, and actions, continuous study, revisiting teachings and seeking deeper comprehension, mindfulness, choosing alignment over convenience, integrity, living truth consistently, even under pressure. Knowledge is strengthened when consistently applied in everyday life. Section 5. Knowledge under pressure. Life will test alignment. Fear, uncertainty, and opposition will challenge comprehension. Knowledge must be lived, not hidden. Decisions must reflect awakening, even when difficult time. The Book of Yahweh shows that alignment under pressure proves understanding is true. This is who we are. We integrate understanding into home, work, community, and personal growth. We live knowledge fully, even under pressure. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 12. My people perish for lack of knowledge. The lifelong journey. Maintaining understanding and awakening. In our previous episodes, we explored how understanding transforms life, integrates into daily living, and awakens communities. Today, we focus on the lifelong journey. How to sustain understanding and awakening throughout your life. Because knowledge is not a destination, it is a continuous path. Section 1. Understanding is a continuous practice. The Book of Yahweh emphasizes that comprehension must be renewed constantly. Reflection each day keeps knowledge alive. Relearning and reconsidering deepens understanding. Applying knowledge under new circumstances strengthens alignment. Awakening is not a moment, it is a daily commitment. Section 2. Avoiding complacency. Complacency is one of the greatest threats to understanding. Believing you already know halts growth. Relying on routine or habit dulls discernment. Ignoring challenges prevents true alignment. The antidote: vigilance and intentional practice. Stay alert, humble, and active in your pursuit of comprehension. Section 3. Maintaining alignment through life's seasons. Life constantly changes. Challenges, responsibilities, and new experiences test understanding. Alignment requires flexibility, wisdom, and reflection. Awareness ensures knowledge is applied appropriately in every season. The Book of Yahweh teaches that alignment must grow with life, it cannot remain static. Section 4. Passing understanding to others. Sustaining awakening is not only personal, it is communal. Share comprehension with those around you. Encourage learning in family, community, and peers. Inspire others through example rather than instruction. True understanding spreads naturally when lived authentically. Section 5. Awakening as a lifelong goal. Awakening is not completed in a single moment. Each day presents opportunities to practice alignment. Life circumstances test knowledge and understanding. Awakening deepens as comprehension is applied over decades. This is how knowledge stops perishing. This is how life, purpose, and freedom are restored. This is who we are. We commit to lifelong learning, alignment, and awakening. We pass understanding forward and live knowledge fully every day. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 13. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Recap and synthesis. Connecting knowledge, understanding, and awakening. In the journey so far, we've explored what true knowledge is in the Book of Yahweh, how lack of understanding causes perishing, how understanding restores life, identity, and purpose, how to maintain alignment and awakening through life. Today, we take a moment to recap and connect all of these lessons. Because understanding grows stronger when we see how its pieces fit together. Section 1. Knowledge is the foundation. Knowledge is the beginning. Knowing Yahweh's instruction, recognizing the principles of alignment, learning the difference between truth and distortion. Without knowledge, understanding cannot begin. Without knowledge, awakening remains impossible. Think of knowledge as the roots of a tree. It holds everything together. Section 2. Understanding transforms knowledge into life. Knowledge alone is not enough. Understanding connects knowledge to action. Understanding transforms rules into principles and information into wisdom. Understanding shapes identity, restores purpose, and guides daily decisions. Knowledge becomes living only when comprehension occurs. Section 3. Awakening is the fruit. The ultimate goal of knowledge and understanding is awakening. Awakening illuminates purpose and restores freedom. Awakening produces alignment in thought, word, and action. Awakening is visible in personal life, relationships, and community. The Book of Yahweh demonstrates that awakening is the final expression of knowledge, properly understood. Section 4. Integration and daily practice. Knowledge, understanding, and awakening are not separate. They are interconnected in daily life. Reflection keeps comprehension alive. Action proves alignment. Community reinforces learning. Obstacles test and strengthen application. This integration ensures that knowledge does not perish. Section 5. Preparing for application. Having recapped the journey, the next step is practical application. How to live these lessons at home, work, and community. How to maintain alignment under pressure. How to awaken consistently in every season of life. The next episodes will focus on making these lessons real and actionable. This is who we are. We connect knowledge, understanding, and awakening to live fully and restore life. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 14. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Living knowledge daily, practical habits and practices. In the last episode, we synthesized everything we've learned. Knowledge as the foundation, understanding as the bridge, awakening as the fruit. Today, we focus on practical habits and routines that bring these lessons into daily life. Because knowledge, understanding, and awakening are only alive when practiced consistently. Section 1. Daily reflection. Start each day with intentional reflection. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with Yahweh's instruction today? Consider how your thoughts, words, and actions will reflect truth. Identify areas where fear, pride, or distraction might interfere. Reflection is not about guilt, it is awareness and preparation. Section 2. Daily learning. Knowledge must be continually renewed. Read scripture thoughtfully with focus on meaning, not memorization. Meditate on lessons and apply them to your life. Seek understanding through study, observation, and conversation. Continuous learning strengthens comprehension and prevents stagnation. Section 3. Daily application. Understanding must be proven through action. Align decisions with truth and purpose. Serve others with wisdom and compassion. Practice integrity in thought, word, and deed. Make alignment visible in relationships and responsibilities. Daily application ensures knowledge becomes living truth. Section 4. Daily community engagement. Awakening grows through interaction. Encourage learning, not competition within your community. Share insights and lessons with humility. Build trust and unity through understanding. Support others in their journey of alignment and awakening. Knowledge shared in community multiplies its power. Section 5. Daily guardians. Protect your practice against obstacles. Minimize distraction from unnecessary noise and confusion. Recognize and resist fear-based pressures. Stay humble and open to correction. Maintain alignment even under stress. Daily vigilance ensures awakening continues uninterrupted. This is who we are. We live knowledge daily through reflection, learning, application, and community. We guard our understanding and awaken consistently. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 15, My People Perish for Lack of Knowledge. Signs you are truly walking in understanding and awakening. So far, we have learned knowledge, understanding, and awakening as a unified path. Practical daily habits for living aligned with Yahweh's instruction. How to maintain comprehension and apply it consistently. Today, we explore a vital question. How do you know if you are truly walking in understanding and awakening? Because recognition is important. It confirms growth and inspires continued alignment. Section 1. Internal Signs of Understanding. True understanding changes the inner life. 1. Peace in decision-making. Choices are guided by wisdom, not anxiety. Fear and confusion no longer dominate. 2. Humility and openness. You accept correction and remain teachable. Pride gives way to reflection and learning. 3. Conscience as a compass. Your internal sense of right and wrong is active and trusted. Decisions align with truth rather than personal convenience. Section 2. Behavioral Signs. Understanding shapes behavior. Actions consistently reflect knowledge applied. Service and compassion become habitual. Leadership is exercised through example, not authority. Conflicts are resolved thoughtfully and fairly. The Book of Yahweh emphasizes that comprehension manifests in the life you lead. Section 3. Relational Signs. True awakening is visible in relationships. You uplift and encourage others rather than dominate or criticize. Community interactions are grounded in respect and understanding. Trust, unity, and peace increase around you. You inspire others through consistent integrity. Awakening is not isolated, it radiates outward. Section 4. Spiritual Signs. Walking in understanding and awakening produces spiritual fruit. Increased alignment with Yahweh's instruction, a growing sense of purpose in life, ability to face trials without losing balance, an inner awareness that guides choices and actions. Spiritual markers confirm that knowledge is alive and transformative. Section 5. Continuous confirmation. These signs are not static. They require continuous reflection, alignment, and correction. Regular self-assessment ensures growth. Community feedback confirms understanding. Challenges reveal areas needing adjustment. The path of knowledge and awakening is ongoing, yet visible to those who live it intentionally. This is who we are. We recognize the signs of true understanding and awakening in ourselves and others. We live aligned lives, confirming knowledge through action and community. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 16. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Overcoming misinterpretation and confusion. Staying aligned with Yahweh's truth. So far in this series we have explored knowledge, understanding, and awakening. Practical daily habits to live aligned with Yahweh. Signs that comprehension and awakening are present. Today we address a challenge everyone encounters. Misinterpretation and confusion. How to stay aligned with Yahweh's truth when others distort it. Because even the most devoted seekers can be misled if they are not careful. Section 1. Recognizing misinterpretation. Misinterpretation occurs when people take scripture or instruction out of context. Cultural or traditional biases replace the original meaning. authority, or charisma overshadows truth. The Book of Yahweh warns that distortion spreads easily, and even well-intentioned individuals can be deceived. Signs of misinterpretation: contradictions between teachings and the principles of mercy, justice, and life. Fear-based instructions presented as divine will. Confusion rather than clarity after study. Section 2. Grounding yourself in truth. To stay aligned, you must ground yourself in comprehension. Study Scripture carefully, seeking meaning rather than memorization. Examine original principles of Yahweh's instruction. Test teachings against observable alignment with life, justice, and freedom. Knowledge rooted in life alignment resists distortion. Section 3. Avoiding external pressures. Confusion often arises from external pressures. Authority figures who insist on rigid adherence without explanation. Social or religious groups enforcing conformity over understanding. Fear or shame used to control thought or behavior. Overcome these pressures by trusting comprehension over fear, asking questions and seeking clarity, aligning with life-producing truth rather than opinion. Section 4. Maintaining personal discernment. Discernment is a key skill for maintaining alignment. Reflect on whether teachings produce life, understanding, and awakening. Observe actions, not just words. Do they align with truth? Avoid blind loyalty. Loyalty must follow comprehension. The Book of Yahweh emphasizes discernment protects understanding and prevents perishing. Section 5. Reinforcing community support. Even personal discernment benefits from community. Share insights with like-minded learners. Encourage reflection over repetition. Use communal discussion to confirm alignment and correct misunderstanding. Knowledge becomes stronger when applied and examined collectively. This is who we are. We overcome misinterpretation and confusion by grounding ourselves in comprehension, discernment, and aligned community. We maintain true understanding and life alignment. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 17. My people perish for lack of knowledge. The role of Yeshua in awakening understanding. So far, we have explored knowledge, understanding, and awakening, how to maintain comprehension in daily life, how to overcome misinterpretation and confusion. Today, we focus on the ultimate guide to awakening, Yeshua and his role in restoring understanding to humanity. Because understanding does not originate in human effort alone, it is awakened through the example and instruction of Yeshua. Section 1. Yeshua came to awaken, not to build religion. Many misunderstand Yeshua's purpose. He did not come to create a denomination, system, or hierarchy. He did not focus on rules alone. He came to awaken humanity to the original truth of Yahweh. The Book of Yahweh shows that Yeshua's teaching emphasized life over ritual, alignment over obedience for show, comprehension over memorization. Section 2. Knowledge made alive through Yeshua. Yeshua demonstrated how knowledge becomes life. Teaching was accompanied by action. Understanding was illustrated through miracles and restoration. Life, identity, and purpose were restored to those who followed. Knowledge is not just intellectual. Through Yeshua, it becomes experiential and transformative. Section 3. The awakening of heart and mind. Yeshua's approach awakened both the mind, understanding principles, seeing connections, discerning truth from falsehood; the heart, developing love, mercy, compassion, and alignment with Yahweh. This awakening addresses perishing at its root: internal, spiritual, and relational. Section 4. Alignment exemplified. Yeshua modeled how to live knowledge and action, integrity in decision-making, compassion in leadership, courage in opposition, service without expectation. His life provides a template for moving from knowledge to understanding to awakening. Section 5. Universal access to awakening. Yeshua did not limit awakening to a specific people, nation, or system. Understanding is available to anyone willing to align with truth. Life, purpose, and awakening are universal gifts. The pathway involves study, reflection, application, and alignment, mirrored in Yeshua's teaching. Through him, knowledge stops perishing and awakens the potential in every individual. This is who we are. We follow Yeshua's example to awaken understanding, live aligned, and restore life. We recognize that true comprehension is both internal and active, guiding thought, word, and deed. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 18, My People Perish for Lack of Knowledge. Applying Yeshua's awakening today. Practical steps to live aligned. In our last episode, we explored the central role of Yeshua in awakening understanding, how he restored knowledge into life, purpose, and alignment. Today we take the next step. How do we apply Yeshua's example in our daily lives to live fully aligned with Yahweh's truth? Because awakening is not just theoretical, it must be lived. Reflect. Section 1. Align your thinking. Yeshua taught that life begins in the mind. Examine beliefs, assumptions, and thought patterns. Replace fear, pride, and confusion with truth and clarity. Reflect daily on alignment with Yahweh's instruction. True awakening begins with conscious thought, guided by understanding. Section 2. Align your words. Yeshua demonstrated the power of speech. Speak truth in love and clarity. Avoid words that deceive, harm, or create division. Use speech to encourage, restore, and instruct. Words are the bridge between thought and action. They must reflect comprehension. Section 3. Align your actions. Action is the proof of understanding. Serve others with wisdom, compassion, and integrity. Practice mercy, justice, and life-giving behaviors. Choose actions that reflect alignment rather than fear or habit. Through actions, knowledge becomes visible and life becomes restored. Section 4. Align your community interactions. Yeshua showed that awakening spreads through community. Build trust through example, not control. Encourage learning and reflection in others. Stand for truth while fostering unity. Avoid division caused by misunderstanding or fear. Communities flourish when individual awakening is applied collectively. Section 5. Align your life through daily practice. Daily routines strengthen alignment. Reflect on thought, word, and action each morning and evening. Study Yahweh's instruction with comprehension, not memorization. Apply lessons immediately in practical life. Seek accountability and discussion in support of communities. Awakening is a lifelong practice. Consistent application keeps knowledge alive and active. This is who we are. We follow Yeshua's example by aligning thought, word, action, and community with truth. We live knowledge fully and awaken consistently. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. Episode 19, My People Perish for Lack of Knowledge. Overcoming Challenges in Living Aligned. Maintaining Awakening Under Pressure. In the last episode, we explored how to apply Yeshua's awakening in daily life, aligning thought, word, action, and community. Today, we address a critical reality. Challenges will arise. Life, society, and circumstances often pressure understanding and alignment. We will learn how to maintain awakening even under pressure, so knowledge does not perish. Section 1. Recognizing pressure. Pressure can take many forms: fear of rejection, judgment, or conflict, cultural, social, or religious expectations, internal doubt, fatigue, or uncertainty. Recognizing pressure is the first step to overcoming it. Awareness allows us to act intentionally rather than react blindly. Section 2. Strengthening internal alignment. True strength under pressure begins internally. Daily reflection keeps thought aligned with Yahweh's instruction. Prayer or meditation strengthens focus and connection. Humility ensures openness to correction, even under stress. Internal alignment acts as a compass, guiding decisions when external forces threaten understanding. Section 3. Using discernment. Discernment protects awakening. Evaluate pressure through the lens of truth. Separate fear-driven influence from life-producing guidance. Confirm teachings against Yahweh's principles, not just popular opinion. Discernment ensures that understanding is preserved and not distorted by external pressures. Section 4. Taking action with courage. Living aligned under pressure requires courage. Speak and act truthfully, even when it is unpopular. Stand for life, justice, and mercy rather than convenience. Lead by example to inspire others without forcing compliance. The Book of Yahweh emphasizes that courage rooted in comprehension strengthens awakening. Section 5. Community support. No one maintains alignment alone. Seek fellowship with others who are committed to understanding. Share struggles, insights, and encouragement. Learn from those who demonstrate practical alignment and awakening. Community acts as a shield and amplifier, supporting knowledge under challenge. Section 6. Perseverance and reflection. Finally, perseverance keeps awakening alive. Reflect on successes and failures under pressure. Adjust actions as comprehension grows. Treat challenges as opportunities to strengthen alignment and deepen understanding. Pressure is not a threat. It is a refining process for awakening. This is who we are. We overcome pressure through internal alignment, discernment, courage, community, and perseverance. We maintain awakening and live knowledge fully, even under difficulty. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth. 2. Episode 20. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Living fully awake. The ultimate reward of understanding. In our journey through Topic 2, we have explored knowledge, understanding, and awakening, practical daily application, overcoming misinterpretation, pressure, and obstacles, following Yeshua's example to live aligned. Today, we conclude this series by exploring the ultimate reward of understanding, living fully awake, fully alive, and fully aligned with Yahweh's truth. Section 1. The fullness of life restored. Awakening restores life in every dimension, spiritually, a living connection with Yahweh, guided by comprehension. Mentally, clarity, discernment, and wisdom in thought. Emotionally, peace, courage, and freedom from fear. Socially, relationships rooted in truth, trust, and integrity. This is the life the Book of Yahweh promises to those who pursue understanding intentionally. Section 2. The manifestation of purpose. Understanding clarifies purpose. You know why you exist and what you were created to do. Daily decisions reflect intentional alignment rather than habit. Challenges become opportunities to grow and reinforce awakening. Your life becomes a living testimony of comprehension and alignment. Purpose emerges naturally when knowledge is applied and internalized. Section 3. Freedom through understanding. Awakening produces freedom. Freedom from fear, confusion, and manipulation. Freedom from misinterpretation or distorted teachings. Freedom to live life fully in alignment with Yahweh's truth. Knowledge without freedom is incomplete. Understanding restores both life and liberty. Section 4. Transformation of self and community. Fully awakened individuals transform their communities. Truth lived consistently inspires trust and unity. Compassion and justice become the norm in relationships. Communities reflect alignment, life, and purpose through shared comprehension. Awakening is not isolated, it spreads outward, restoring others and multiplying life. Section 5. A lifelong path of awakening. Living fully awake is a continual journey. Daily reflection, learning, application, and discernment remain essential. Challenges refine understanding and deepen alignment. The pursuit of awakening never ends, but life grows richer and more purposeful with each step. The ultimate reward is a life fully aligned with Yahweh, alive in comprehension, purpose, and freedom. As we close this series, we remember the warning, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." But now we understand something deeper. Perishing is not simply physical. It is the loss of identity, the loss of alignment, the loss of purpose, the loss of awakening. Knowledge alone is not enough. Information without understanding leads to distortion. Religion without awakening leads to confusion. Tradition without comprehension leads to division. But when knowledge becomes understanding, and understanding becomes awakening, life is restored. We are not here to build a denomination. We are not here to defend tradition. We are not here to compete with institutions. We are here to awaken. To awaken identity, to awaken alignment with Yahweh's truth, to awaken the conscience, to awaken purpose, to awaken life. This is who we are. And as we transition into topic 3, we ask a deeper question. If lack of knowledge causes perishing, what exactly did Yeshua come to awaken? Because if we misunderstand his mission, we misunderstand everything. And if we misunderstand everything, we continue to perish in confusion. In our next teaching, we will go deeper into Hebraic identity, into covenant understanding, into Yahweh's original design, into Yeshua's true awakening. Awakening did not begin in institutions. It began in covenant. It began in identity. It began in Yahweh's instruction. And Yeshua did not come to start something new. He came to restore what was forgotten. If this teaching has brought clarity to you, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next revelation. Like this video to help this message reach others who are searching. Share it with someone who needs awakening. Comment below and tell us what stood out to you in this series. Your engagement helps this message move beyond walls and into the world. This, who we are. Those seeking understanding can learn with worldwide truth.